Hey guys, I'm Max Laferriere. I played Ghostface in Scream 6, and you're watching Craven Something Scary.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, visitors, subscribers, patrons, and Cravenites. Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. And guys, this is a breaking news live stream. This was not a planned live stream. I had no intentions of streaming here tonight, although I do plan on streaming at 9:45 Central on my second channel. That's right, my second channel. If you don't know about that channel, what are you doing? No, you need to know about it. And I know Denise is here, and I see Jen is here. Both of them are moderators here for me on the channel. Great friends, great supporters. You guys are awesome. So, Denisha, I would ask if you perhaps or Jen would put a link to the stream at 9:45 from the Movie Bros React is the channel. That's my second channel with my good buddy Michael, who's the Carbonite Jedi. We come together every Thursday night to talk about our favorite movies from a different year. And tonight is 1987. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope you'll all come over to the Movie Bros React at tonight at 9:45 Central. So I appreciate it, Denisha or Jen, if you could put a link to that live stream specifically in the chat so everyone can click it, hit the notify me button or set reminder button, whichever it is now. They keep changing it, and smash the thumbs up while you're there. And I would love to see you all tonight. All right. So we do have some news, guys, breaking news that came out about an hour and a half ago. Thank you. There it is. Thank you so much, Denisha. There's the link, guys. So appreciate it if you guys would just click that link and go to the go to that actual stream and join us tonight. It's going to be so much fun. We talk about the headlines of 87, the top 10 songs from Billboard that year, and our favorite movies. And we get to talk about your favorite movies. So it's a lot of fun. All right. Now, just before I get into the breaking news tonight, as you guys know, I put it in the title and the thumbnail, so you know what we're trying to talk about. By the way, guys, this will be a short stream, probably an hour at the most. But guys, coming in real quick before we get going here on the chat and on the topic, Bobby's breakdown, dude. Bobby coming in hard here with a $20 super chat. Bobby, that is so generous, brother. Thank you, man. Says, hey, Craven, hope you're doing well. Just wanted your thoughts on the Oppenheimer walkout mid-premiere because the strike was finalized. Yeah. So thoughts on that. And are you team Oppenheimer or team Barbie? I'm Oppenheimer personally. Oh, gosh. I love that, Bobby. Well, let me just say, man, this whole strike thing, I'm about to get into it, man. And I'm gonna show you guys, literally show you guys on screen exactly how serious and how much this strike reaches out. It literally is shutting down the Hollywood film industry. You're gonna see it in a moment. Bobby, thank you, brother. Seriously, man, for me, I think they have to do that. I think they have to walk out. Because if if you're in the union, if you're a SAG member and you don't do that and you don't show your commitment to doing this, you're going to be blackballed. You're going to be shunned. It's not good. It's not good for your career. You have to show unity. And like Jen says, this is not the first time. I'm going to talk about that also. But yeah, that is correct. So I think they had to do that. Had to. And what team am I on? Oppenheimer or Barbie? Bro, I'm Team Barbie. What are you talking about, man? Come on, let's go, Bobby. You're awesome, brother. Thank you, man. It's great to see you here, and thank you for your generous $20 super chat, man. That's so kind of you, man. It helps out more than you know. Seriously does, dude. And I'm gonna play you a clip, man. You know what? Let's play some Matthew Lillard, man. Let's do this thing. Let's go, buddy. How about we do a classic here, man? A classic. It's time to get on that stew train, guys. Let's hear from Matthew Lillard. If you're a Cravenite, get your stew emojis ready to go because it's time to get it up. And then after this clip, we are diving into the breaking news. So stay tuned, stay here. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss this. It's crazy, guys. Don't go anywhere. Here we go.
How would you envision Stu returning to Scream 5?
Scarred? Well, he's not in 5, I'll tell you that. But whenever he comes back somewhere in the future, because that's what happens in horror movies all the time, they bring the killers back. He's scarred, but yet handsome with great abs.
He feels he didn't die.
I didn't, dude. I will throw a TV on my face right now to prove it. On TV, I will be like, here's the deal. This 2-ton TV, I'm going to throw on my face. And if I die, then I will let this moment go.
I think the TVs now you wouldn't die, but the TVs back then you definitely would.
I would not die. I would not die. They had to add those sparks. Those sparks aren't real.
So I would like to argue on behalf of the stupids out there that he is still alive.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for that, Bobby. And real quick, Hollywood guy coming in with a $5 super chat says, so no Scream 7 for a long while then. That's disappointing. I hope it doesn't last long. It's true, Hollywood guy. Everything is on hold right now. Scream 7 is completely on the shelf. So nothing's happening until this is resolved. It's just not. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to take forever. It could happen. But here's the problem, guys. Here's the issue. Thank you, Hollywood guy. Thank you for your super chat. And I completely understand how you feel. I feel the same. I'm feeling the exact same way, man. Same way. Totally do. And here's the big issue with this is that not only is SAG going to strike tonight, but they're having to deal with the writer's strike. So we've got the writer's strike going on, and now we've got SAG, the Screen Actors Guild, going on strike. And so it's, you've got the studios now, and they're not going to cave to both of them. There is so much negotiation that has to take place here. And and again, this is not the first time. It's not. In fact, this has happened before, but here's what's interesting. The last time the Screenwriters Guild and the Screen Actors Guild were on strike at the same time was 1960. That is how long? We're talking about a very long time. So this is something that is not normal. This does not normally happen, that they're both on strike. Now, what's interesting is that the last actors strike, the last SAG strike, lasted for only 14 hours. It was done quickly. But before that, there was a strike, and it lasted for 2 months and 6 weeks. So and now you throw in the writers' strike, and we've got a situation where this is, again, it's been so long. I don't want to say unprecedented because it has happened, but the people that are in these studios, that they weren't involved. So this is new territory for these studio heads that are there now, for sure. So I'm about to pull up now what this strike actually entails. I'm going to show you guys exactly who this impacts. You're going to see the depth of this and how this is literally going to shut down. It's shutting down the entire film industry. If everything in production is going to stop. Everything. Jenna Ortega's work stopped. Melissa Barrera's work. Her Universal Monster movie with Malaria of Silence stopped. Everything. It is going to shut it down. The HBO shows, everything. It's in, everything is. It's going to be a situation where, as long as this strike lasts, there's not going to be any new work being done. So the only films that'll be released in theaters are what are already going to be, coming out. Basically, what we're going to be seeing is a lot of films that we've watched before. That's what's going to be happening here. It's going to give us a lot of time to rewatch Scream and Scream 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and our Halloween movies. A lot of watch parties. So let me pull up, guys, the actual details. And let me just give a quick shout out to the chat. Hey, guys, I see you all here. So happy you're here. Thank you guys for coming in. We're at almost 30 people. And this was an impromptu stream. I found out the news, and I want to give a shout out to my good buddy Eric, the Bitter Entertainment over there. My good friend Eric. He alerted me first to it because I had not seen it yet. So thank you, Eric, for giving me the alert about it. Then I jumped on and started reading the articles, and the rest is history. So thanks, Eric, for the heads up, brother. So here we go. But then I see Lady Luna and Kirsten, Hollywood Guys Stick, World Series, Deontay, Antonio, Alan. It's good to see you all here. Appreciate you. Of course, I already talked about Jen and Denisha and Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan. Hollywood Guy, of course. Bobby's Breakdowns. John Best. Good to see you, my friend. Always good to see you. All right. Appreciate you guys. Stuart Mucker is alive. Yes, he is. What's up, Cody? And are you Cody in the house? All right. Good deal. Ashley's here. Hey, Ashley. All right. I think that's everybody. All right, guys. Be sure and you hit that thumbs up button too, if you don't mind. Let's get this stream out as much as we can to as many folks as possible, so that they can be informed of the news as well as we're streaming. That would be fantastico. Thank you. Jason Dyer. Hey, what's up, Jason? Good to see you, my man. All right. And Casey's here as well. All right, guys. I'm going to pull this up here. I'm going to share my screen. Let me just give me a second so that I can do this presentation. Okay. Here we go. So we've got the headline here. Here we go. So issue strike rules with walkouts set to begin at midnight tonight. Midnight tonight, guys. It's all happening very quickly. As SAG prepares to go on strike at midnight and begin picketing outside studio gates Friday morning, the Guild has sent members its strike rules, which order them to cease rendering. Listen, guys, listen to this. Cease rendering all services and performing all work covered by the TV/theatrical contracts. Let that sink in for just a minute. They are ordered by the Guild that they are members of to stop going to work. That's it. Stay home. That means any movie that is in production right now, Jenna Ortega, Beetlejuice 2. Melissa Barrera in the monster movie at Universal with Radio Silence. Every single project, and not just the Scream related stuff, but this is everybody. Every single movie that's being made right now, every single person involved has been ordered to stop going to work effective at midnight tonight. Everything shuts down, guys. It's done. All of it goes on pause. Yeah, and that's right. This is television and film. So any of the new television shows that are being filmed right now to come out in the fall, like new seasons, everything stops. Midnight tonight, stops. So I want you guys just to understand how critical this actually is to the film world. This is not a little thing. This is DEFCON 4. This is catastrophic. Catastrophic. I don't use hyperbole on issues, on serious issues. I don't. I always come to you guys with transparency and honesty. This is bad. That's why I'm doing a frigging emergency. I call it, I guess, an emergency live stream, because I want you to be informed. I love you guys. You're my Cravenites. You're my community, and you're my patrons. I care about all of you. You're my guests. All of you that are here. I want you to know the facts about what's happening and not rumors and speculation. I'm going to shoot it to you straight. We're at a difficult place right now for film and television. We've got the writers still on strike, and we've got the actors, and it's more than the actors. I'm about to show you how widespread this is. So check this out, guys. Let's keep going. Lady Luna, this is most definitely an emergency. I felt it was too. I said I have got to do a breaking news live stream. I just have to do this. What's up, Wrestling God? Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. All right. Very good. I'm good. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. And hey, real quick, Jason Dyer coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, my brother. Says, will this affect the release of the bathroom stall? You know it will not, my friend. I am not in the SAG union. This will not affect me whatsoever. I'm an independent, production. So don't worry, Jason. We're good. That's funny. Oh man, you're all right. Thanks, Jason. Jason, I can always count on you, man, to make a smile. Bring a smile to my face, man. Always. All right. So let's continue. One more time. The Guild has sent members its strike rules, which order. This is not a request. They've been ordered to cease rendering all services and performing all work covered by the contracts, theatrical and television. So every actor working in the Guild is taking a vacation right now. They are not going to work starting at midnight. They're going to be picketing at the studios. They're going to be out there with picket signs, picketing them. We're at DEFCON 4. Not joking. And the strike notice and order also says that members must not cross SAG picket lines. They must instruct their agent and or other representatives to, check this out, listen closely now, they must discontinue conducting negotiations on their behalf with the studios, streamers, and networks for covered services, and must inform SAG of all strike-breaking activity. So not only does this affect them, that are already in the middle of making movies, like Jenna Ortega, Melissa Barrera, Jasmine Savoy Brown. Take your pick of people. Not only does it affect them that are in the middle of making movies, this is ordering them to discontinue, rather, to use their language, discontinue conducting negotiations. So if Scream 7 is in a state of negotiations, which I believe it is personally, and they're trying to negotiate Jenna Ortega, Melissa Barrera, the core four, maybe Hayden, maybe some, obviously there'll be new people they're bringing in, whoever they're talking to, it all stops. Everything stops. So actors who are actively under contract must stop acting and performing. They don't go to work. They don't show up on set. And also those who are in negotiations to get work and to get parts in films and television have to stop all negotiations. They just have to shut it down. No more talking to the studios with their agents. That all stops. And guys, it gets worse. I'm not even. This isn't the worst. Well, this is very bad. I was gonna say this isn't the worst of it, but this probably is the worst of it. But there's more. There's more. And that's why I had to talk to you guys. When I dug into this and I realized how much this actually affects things, I was blown away. I didn't realize it. It was crazy. And I said, I've got to share this with you guys. Oh yeah, there's more, Lady Luna. This is not done. All right, so let me scroll down and continue. I have projects such as good term agreements. The guild knows in this regards. Let's see. So yeah, whoops. Hang on, where is it? The guild notes any member that disregards these orders shall be subject to discipline consistent with SAG Constitution and membership rules, including but not limited to Rule 1A, which provides that no member shall render any services or make an agreement, okay, to perform services for any, they're using this word any, all encompasses. You guys know what the word any means? It means any. For any employer against whom the union is conducting a strike, nor shall any member otherwise violate any strike order of the union. In other words, you play by the rules. You got to, if you want to be in the union, you got to do it. This is what you got to do. Now, guys, I hope you're sitting down, because I'm about to blow your mind. I'm going to get to the part right now that when I read it, I said, OMG, I've got to do a stream. This next part is what made me do this stream, even more than the other stuff we talked about already. So get ready, because this is going to blow your mind. All right. Here we go, guys. Here are the work. Look down here at the bottom. If you can read it, I'm going to read it out loud. Here are the work and services specifically prohibited under the rules for the TV and theatrical contracts. All right, here we go. Now remember, this includes television. It's not only film. So all of your favorite TV series, your direct series on Netflix, Showtime, HBO, Peacock, Prime Video originals, Hulu originals, everything, all the series that we enjoy, and there's a lot of them. All those, this affects all of those, as well as all these films that are being in the works. Okay, so here we go. But it's not just actors. This is what's crazy. Here's what is specifically prohibited. Principal on-camera work. This means on-camera work. Anybody in front of the camera. Here we go, guys. Acting. Hang on. I don't want to go too far ahead. Acting, singing, dancing, performing stunts, piloting on-camera aircraft, puppeteering, performance capture or motion capture work. So basically, everything. They cannot act, they cannot sing, they cannot dance. There can be no stunt work, no stunts, no camera work, no flying any aircraft, no puppeteering. So any shows that use puppeteers or puppeteering, no performance capture or motion capture, all of it. Any of that stuff is prohibited, cannot be done. So that is where we're at for on-camera work. So Sticks World Series says, so even reality TV is affected. Absolutely. Everything. And, like a lot of these shows, film in the summertime and they air in the fall. So they have to stop filming. So normally in September, we expect our favorite shows to return. We're looking at a situation where we may not get our shows back. Well, it could be months. It could be October. It could be November. Who knows? And this strike could go for 2 months, 3 months. We have no clue how long this is going to go. Lady Luna, soap operas, absolutely. Everything. This is everything. That's why I use the word catastrophic. This is a very strong word. If you turn your television on to watch a show that's not a rerun, it's affected. Yep. That's what's going to happen. Everything's going to be stopped. But we're not done yet. There's more. So let's keep going. Guess what? There's more stuff prohibited. That's only the on-camera work. Let's see what the off-camera principal work is prohibited. All right. Here we go. Let me show you guys this. All right, I'm going to start here. Okay. ADR and looping. That's audio work. That's audio dubbing in the studio. Stopped. Check this out. TV trailers, promos, and guys, theatrical trailers. No more theatrical trailers. Stop. They're done. There's effective tonight at midnight. There's no more trailers coming. Done. No more TV promos. Advertising new shows, new seasons, all of it is done. Yes, there is still more to come. Yes, it is. So we're not going to get any more trailers. Yeah, no more. They're not going to be able to do it. Look at this, guys. No more voice acting, singing off camera. So you can't even do any singing off camera. Now we're affecting what? What are we affecting, guys? We are affecting the animated shows. We're affecting animated. So because animated has voice acting and off-camera singing, that's animation. So now they're going to be shutting down the animated shows, animated movies and shows and TV shows. All right. Look at this. Also, they can't do any more narration, including audio descriptive services, except as the services may be covered by another collective bargaining agreement referred in the notice of members regarding non-struck work. So there's a clause there for that. But for the most part, for the general speaking, narration is done. You guys ever see a commercial and how many narrations there are in commercials? Like a lot. That's all over. In fact, commercials all over right here. There's no more commercials. There's no more trailers, TV shows, no more narration. All right. We're not done yet. Guys, we're still going. There's more. There's even more. This is just insane what it does, how much it impacts. All right. No, you won't. Hollywood guy. No, you won't be hearing Morgan Freeman's narrations, guys. No, you're just going to stop. Midnight tonight. Here we go. Let's keep going. There's no more background work. No more stand-in work. No more photo and or body doubles, guys. No more fittings. Look at this. Fittings, wardrobe tests, and makeup tests. All of that stops. No more rehearsals and camera tests. No more scanning. And look here. This is huge, guys. No more interviews and auditions, including self-tape. I mean, sending in a video, sending in your self-made audition. Interviews and auditions are over. Over and done. Yep. So they can no longer interview for any job, any role for any films or TV shows. They can't even so much as contact the studios for an interview. It's prohibited. They've been ordered, literally ordered to not do that. And all promotion of and publicity services for work under the TV and theatrical contracts, such as, and here we go, guys, tours, personal appearances, interviews, conventions, guys, conventions, fan expos. This is not good. Festivals for your consideration, events, panels, premiere screenings. That's why Bobby said earlier, they walked out of the middle of Oppenheimer today. They would walk out. They can't be there. They can't be at award shows, press junkets. Oh, whoops, sorry. Hold on. This is going to kill me, guys. They can't make podcast appearances. That means I probably will not be able to get any actors, anyone involved in the industry until this strike is done. And that really stinks. Because I've got at least three people right now I'm in communication with to come on the channel. This changes everything. It's gonna have to, so they're going to be prohibited because they're in this. They're all SAG members. So say goodbye to your conventions. They can't go. I can't bring them on my channel. Podcast appearances. So I'm done. We're gonna have to wait. I can't bring anyone on now until the strike is over. And that really stinks because I had stuff in mind, and this one hurts most to me because it affects my channel. It affects me personally and you guys. So I can't bring you these amazing people that I'm been lining up to bring you and announce soon, which really stinks. And one of them I've got scheduled for August the 13th, and I've had scheduled for quite some time. And I don't know if he's going to have to back out or not. I'm actually going to email him tonight and just ask him, is this going to affect his appearance? Matt Berman, is this going to affect his appearance next month? So, yeah. So it's a real bummer. It's a real bummer that I won't be able to get a lot of these folks that I was going to get for you guys for a while. But let's just, you know what? It's out of my control, guys. I'm just, it stinks, but there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. But what I can do is still bring you what I hope are awesome videos and awesome live streams, regardless of bringing you guys celebrity interviews. I'll be doing the rest. I'm not going to stop doing everything else. So we're going to keep having fun here, guys. It's what we do. It's what we do. All right. So yeah, YouTube's going to be lit. I agree. I think people are going to come to YouTube because if they can't get that anywhere else, they're going to come here to get it. They're going to want to talk about it, and they're going to want to hear the theory videos. They're going to want to see or be on the live streams and talk about it and have their voices heard. Oh, you guys are being so sweet. Oh, thank you, Lady Luna. And Becky, oh, Craven, you're really all we need. All the other stuff is a plus. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. That really does mean a lot to me. All right, let me finish this list. We're almost done. So no more podcast appearances, no more social media or studio showcases. Now here's another one that affects the film industry so much. No more negotiating and or entering into and or consenting to an agreement to perform covered services in the future. Any new agreement related to merchandising connected to a covered project, the creation and use of digital replicas, including through the reuse of prior work, and finally, performing on a trailer for a struck production or other ancillary content connected for a struck production. So, guys, this is absolutely catastrophic for the TV and theatrical film world. It's bad, guys. Everything stops at midnight tonight. I mean, everything. Podcasts, Comic Cons, fan expos, TV shows, filmings, movies, everything stops. And you know what else is going to happen? This also delays Scream 7 even more. Who knows how long this is going to last? Like I say, the last strike was 14 days. One before that was 2.5 or 2 months and 6 weeks or whatever, 2.5, almost 3 months. So no telling, but it's been since 1960 was the last time we've had a strike of the Screen Actors Guild and the Writers Guild. So the studios are absolutely being pressured and pressed to make a fair wage for these workers. Because again, this is not just the actors. This is affecting the writers, the actors, and all of those involved in everything. The stunt performers, the voice actors, puppeteers. I mean, it's just frigging across the board. And they can't do anything. They literally, as you guys just saw it, you saw right there. They cannot do it, basically anything. They're going to be they're going to be picketing down at the studios tomorrow morning, on Friday morning, and watch the news. I'm sure they'll be reporting on it. It'll make the headlines. They're going to be at the studios, picketing. And Lady Luna makes a good point, and I agree that. Oops, that's the wrong one. Sorry. I agree with you too, Hollywood guy. I'm upset too. And it really does stink, Lady Luna. You're right. But in a way, also, as much as I hate the downside of this, if this is what it takes for these performers to get paid right and rightly so, because guys, this streaming stuff, they're losing money. I mean, they're not getting paid, and the studios are getting paid tons. I don't know if you guys watched what you call it? Fran Drescher's press conference today. It's all over social media. Sure, it's on YouTube. After the stream, I would encourage you to watch it. She, as one of the, I don't know her position, but it's high up in the Screen Actors Guild, like on the board, I believe, the directors, what have you. She did a press conference today. I watched it and just watched it about, a little before the stream. Really powerful. And I completely agree with what she said. And basically saying how this, this needed to be done. Because they're not getting paid. They're not getting compensated for this streaming stuff. And streaming, guys, is becoming such a huge part of how we watch films and television. I mean, just me personally. I'll give you a little insight for me. I canceled my DirecTV. I have no cable. I have no DirecTV. I watch everything through streaming. I have Netflix. I've got Hulu. I've got Peacock. I've got Amazon Prime. I have Paramount Plus. I've got Showtime. I've got Stars. And I think that's it. That's where I get my content. And, the contracts that they sign, have negotiations for their salary from the box office, see? But a lot of them are not including any streaming revenue. And that's an issue. They're being, they're kind of being, I hate to say they're stealing money from the actors, but they kind of are, because they're not being compensated fairly. And that's what the strike's about. So, I think it's a necessary thing. And as much as it stinks, and I know that none of us like it, as far as, how we're going to have to wait longer for everything's on hold. But remember this, guys, we don't know how long this is going to take. We don't. All right. We don't know how long it's going to be. It could very much be over in a couple of weeks. We don't know. Because remember this too. The longer this strike goes, the more it costs the studios. This is costing them money. When it's shutting down productions is a huge huge loss for the studios. They're losing money. Every single day these movies are not moving forward to hit their production deadlines. They're hemorrhaging money. So trust me, the studios want this to get done, because they need to get back on the production and deadlines and get these movies out, because they're counting on box office sales for their revenue. So it's not in their best interest to not be making movies. That's what they do. That's their job. That's their purpose, is to make movies. So there is an incentive for the studios to get it done. To do it, to get it done. So it's my hope that that's what's going to happen. They're going to come together. They're going to figure this out, and it's not going to take very, very long. That's my hope. Got a few super chats here. Let me get to those right now. Thank you, guys. Bobby coming back with a $5 super chat. Thank you, my man. Says, I have a potential interview plan with Jenna Frank, actress. Would that mess me up? Not sure if she's a SAG member. She's in an upcoming movie. Bobby, according to the rules, if she is a SAG member, she cannot appear on a podcast. So it's going to, if she's not going to be able to, if she follows the rules that she's been ordered to as a SAG member, no, she will not be able to come. I'm supposed to be interviewing Lee Waddell, the OG Ghostface from Scream 1. And I guarantee you, he's probably going to say, he can't come. Just like Matt Berman. I've got Matt Berman scheduled. I mentioned that earlier. I've got him scheduled for August 13th. And I got to reach out to see if he can still come. Man, in fact, I've got an actor scheduled for tomorrow. Bradley Stryker, guys. This is I just got this scheduled yesterday, 8 p.m. tomorrow. He's one of the cast members of the film Dangerous Game, The Legacy Murders. It's a independent film that I highly recommend you guys watch. It stars John Voight, and it's a great thriller. Happens on a remote mansion with no phone service, no Wi-Fi, and there's a dangerous game to be played, and people start dying. It's great. I enjoyed the movies so much that I reached out to Bradley, and he accepted my invitation to come on the channel. I got to email him tonight and ask him if he can still come tomorrow. And I'm scared and afraid that he's not going, because he is a SAG member. That's on his website. So I am afraid that's probably going to have to be postponed. So, but stay tuned, guys. If you haven't yet seen this on my channel, go check it out right now. Maybe if Denisha or Jen could put a link to that right now for tomorrow night, I would appreciate it if all of you would go and hit the like button. I'm trying to get it to 50 likes before 8 o'clock tomorrow night. That would be amazing. And there's 33 people here. So if all of you would go, we would get it over 30 right now. That would be awesome. Just takes 2 seconds to click the link Denisha's going to post, or Jen, and just hit the thumbs up button and notify me button. That's it. And I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. So thank you, Denisha, if you could do that for me to put his interview up, or the link to his interview stream. I would appreciate it. So but I may have to cancel it, or postpone it. But just right now, I'm going to still leave it there. And Matt Berman. So these two here, I may have to totally reschedule. So it's going to, like I say, this is affecting channels like myself who have interviews with actors, celebrity interviews that are in the union. But it is what it is. Thank you, Denisha. So guys, if you wouldn't mind clicking that link for me, I would really appreciate it. And hitting the thumbs up button. I'm trying to get as many likes ahead of time, so when we go live tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Central, same as we did tonight, it'll be spreading out to more people in the algorithm. Yeah. Let me go back here. So Bobby, brother, I hope, man, my fingers are crossed for you. I would definitely reach out to her and ask her if this affects things or not, and see what she says. But if she's a SAG member, brother, according to the rules I just read, she would not be able to come. Now, you may have to reschedule her, like I'm gonna have to probably do, until it's over, and then get a new date. Yeah, which really stinks, buddy. I know. Bobby coming back with a $10 super chat. Thank you, man. It says, also, for those attending Monster Mania in Jersey, the con has assured us, okay, nothing is changing because they booked them and not the studio. Just an FYI. Well, here's the thing, bro. It's not about the studio. It's about the union. So, and again, I'm not saying they're wrong. I mean, I'm not, but just based on what we read, what I just read right now, according to that article listing it out, it's about the union. The union's issuing the orders, not the studio. The union is actually telling the members, you cannot go to conventions. You cannot go to podcasts. You can't go on Craven Something Scary's channel to be interviewed. You can't do that. You have to stop that. All of that. And so while I appreciate what they said here, and I hope they're right. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just telling you what is outlined on the rules. So definitely go, and man, maybe you know what? Maybe they're all going to show up and just be like, heck with the SAG rule. I could see it, or some of the people might show up, and that would be great. But according to the SAG rules, they're being ordered to not go to conventions or fan expos. Scary. I know. It's a really scary thought. But brother, thank you for your super chat. Seriously, man. And you know what? Just to kind of lighten the mood, because I know this is a bit of a downer. It's kind of depressing. It's just kind of sad is the word. So you know what? This color yellow, it's only fitting. Let's bring in some spicy mustard and try to lighten the mood. Here we go, guys. Crank it up. Here we go.
Do you feel the hunger tonight? Are you a little hungry? I wanna be a hot dog. Be a hot dog tonight. I'm a hot dog. If you wanna take a bite. I'm a hot dog. If you wanna dip me in spicy mustard, then you can. Because I'm a hot dog. Wow.
Wow. All right. Thanks again, Bobby. That's so kind of you. And it really does help the channel so much, brother. Much, much appreciated. Let's see here. And let's see here. I've got a couple more folks with some questions. I'm going to get to those. And real quick, though, as I always promise, every super chat goes ahead of the line. So, Hollywood guy coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you, my brother. So when this is done, any people you invite to your chat, actors wise, you have to pay them. No, it shouldn't affect that. It should not affect that. I think it's just a matter of it's just delaying the time is all it's going to affect. So, yeah, and like I say, I got to reach out to them, and I'm 99, well, 98% sure they're going to respond back and say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I can't. You know, I have to reschedule." And when and I'm sure that's what's going to happen, and I respect that. You know, they're doing it for the right reasons, and I respect it. So at least I know I'm going to have these interviews when it's all resolved. And like I say, maybe guys, by some miracle, like I said earlier, the studios need these things to get resolved. They do not want to have all these movies that are in the middle of being made just sitting dormant. They want them done so they can get them out and in the box office. So, having said that, I'm going to be optimistic and hopeful that this is going to take a couple of weeks and it's done. I really do. That's what I'm hoping for. And then I'm getting these guys scheduled right back here in August, like nothing happened. That's my hope. But we'll see, Hollywood guy. Great. Thank you for your super chat. And that's a great question. Let's see. Yeah, anyone that's coming in late, definitely check the replay. I'm going to be wrapping up in about 5 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, this is the last call, because I'm going to go about 5 more minutes because I got to get ready for my next live stream. That's right, my next live stream over at my second channel, not here, but my second channel, The Movie Bros React. You don't want to miss it, guys. We are covering our favorite movies, Michael and I's favorite movies of 1987. Yes, what an amazing year with some awesome, awesome movies. Let me just tell you, there are some great movies in that year, in 1987. And so I'm just highly encourage you to come watch them with us, or not watch them, but come hear about them, what we're going to share. And we want to hear what your movies are, what your favorite movies are of the year. Just some gems were released. Some really good gems were released that year. So we're going to be doing that. We'll also be talking about the headlines of the year, 1987. And we're going to be talking about the top 10 songs of 1987 as well. So it's going to be a blast, but it's not happening here. It's happening here at the Movie Bros React, 9:45. It's 45 minutes from right now. All right, 45 minutes at the Movie Bros React channel. And Denisha, if you could put a link back in. Yeah, you already have. Look at you, already done it. So thank you. Kirsten says, Movie Bros, so excited. Thank you, Kirsten. Kirsten is there every Thursday night. And guys, you guys need to come. I guarantee you, come check it out. You're going to get hooked. We have a great time. Michael and I reminisce, and We talk with you guys and see what your movie favorites are. So click that right now. Go over, subscribe, and hit the notify you button so that you'll get a notification right when this goes live. And you can join us in 45 minutes. All right. So 5 more minutes here, guys, and I'm going to call it a stream so that I can get ready for the other one. Kirsten says, it's so much fun, and we learn a lot about the current events at that time in music. Yeah. Thanks, Kirsten. It is fun. We really enjoy it. Michael and I have a great time. And it's so much fun having you there and all that come. It just makes it even more fun. So it's awesome. Stab Fan, what's up? Says, chiming in late here. Sorry, Craven. Hey, it's all right. But is this going to affect conventions here in the UK? Just I've seen some people say this doesn't affect productions outside the US. It's going to affect any actor or member, I should say, is a better word. It's going to affect every single member of the Screen Actors Guild. That's the best way I can say it. It doesn't matter the location. If they are a member of SAG, it affects them. They can't. That's it. They're under the orders. They can't go to the UK. They can't go to Canada, the US. They're in the union. They're told no. You can't go to conventions. You can't go to podcasts. You can't do any of that stuff. None of that stuff. No promotions. Nothing. Yeah. Jim says, "Oh no live podcast interview for Craven." It's okay, Jim. It's just going to be a delay. They're going to happen still. I just got to wait a little longer till the strike's over. Once the strike is over, we're going to be good to go. We're going to be good to go. Deontay says, "Love you, Craven." No, thank you, man. Please, okay, you come see movie 1987. Yeah, come on over, Deontay. I'll be looking for you. That's awesome. I'll look for you over there in 45 minutes, man. That'll be great. Hollywood guys coming as well. That's awesome. See you at the other channel. Fantastic. Ashley says, "I hope everything goes fine." I do too. I want it to go fine and quickly. I want it to go quickly. Let's get this thing over with and done. Stickroll says, does this affect Spanish TV shows? Yes, absolutely. If they're in the union, it does. If they're SAG members, it absolutely does. They can't act. They cannot. They can't perform. They have to shut down. As I said earlier, guys, it's catastrophic for the film industry and television industry. It's done. It's like dropping a nuke in the industry until they resolve it. All right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a stream. I want to thank you all for being here. It's been so great for you guys jumping in on this very quickly impromptu live stream. Hey, Russell. Russell says, I'll be there. All right. Awesome, man. I'll be looking for you, Russell. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'll see you. I hope to see all of you over at the Movie Bros React in about 40 minutes from now. And it's going to be a great time. 1987, great year for movies and music. So look forward to seeing you all there. Hey, Dino. Yeah, I'm shutting the stream down, brother. Be sure and watch the replay, man. You really need to watch the replay, Dino. I break down exactly how this strike affects the industry. You don't want to miss it. All right, you don't want to miss it. But Dino, that's great. I'll see you on the Movie Bros. Yeah, 9:45. Lady Luna says, I have to drive home. Thanks for bringing us the news, Craven. Wouldn't want to hear it from anyone else. Oh, that's so sweet. See you in a bit on your other channel. That's awesome. Thank you, Lady Luna. That means a lot to me. Appreciate it. David says, I can't wait to check out your other channel. Yeah, David, come on over. And I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you, man. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting better. Yes, one day at a time. All right, guys, you've been awesome. Thank you for all your super chats tonight, everyone who donated to the channel. I appreciate it greatly. And for everyone else, thank you for showing up and being a part of this. And don't lose hope. This will pass. I promise you. They will work this strike out. It's in their best interest to work this strike out. And so they will. All right, it's going to happen. I don't know how long it'll take, but just don't worry. Don't let it stress you out. I'm not going to let it get to me. You know, the interviews are going to happen. The movies are going to eventually happen. All these things are going to happen, okay? So we just have to wait. And then in the meantime, let's have fun. Let's have fun with theorizing on our favorite movies, still talking about them, having great live streams and watch parties. I'll still bring you some videos, some fun videos as well in between live streams. It's going to be fine. We're going to do well. Because you know what? We're fighters. We don't give up. We push back and we turn things around because it's in our system. Because we are Cravenites and we don't give up. We keep pushing forward one step at a time. All right, guys. Love you all. I will see you on the next. Well, here's the thing. I will say this. As of right now, I will hope to see you at 8 o'clock tomorrow night for my interview with Bradley Stryker, who plays Burnham in Dangerous Game, The Legacy Murders. However, if I reach out to him and he says, sorry, I can't do it, then who knows? I might still see you at 8 o'clock tomorrow and we may just hang out. Who knows? Stay tuned. But either way, I will see you on the next video or the next live stream. Until then, guys, hang in there. Keep fighting. You can make it. You can do it. You will survive. You will prosper. Just don't give up. Love you guys. See you soon. Good night. Bye.